Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of White Boy Rick. This is the story of Richard Wersch Jr., who became an undercover informant for the FBI back in the 80s in Detroit, and then he was ultimately arrested for drug trafficking. And this movie, of course, stars Matthew McConaughey as Richard Wersch Sr. and a young newcomer, Richie Moret, who plays White Boy Rick Wersch Jr. Okay, also you have Jennifer Jason Leigh in this. She plays an FBI agent. You have Roy Cochran in there. He plays another FBI agent. You have Eddie Marsan in this as well. And Bruce Dern is in this, Piper Laurie. But anyway, this story takes place in the 80s and in Detroit. And Matthew McConaughey's character, he's like a small-town hustler who lives in Detroit, and he lives with his young teenage son, his teenage daughter. And the wife has left him, and he's basically a small-town hustler who's selling guns and trying to get by in Detroit, where it basically Detroit in the 80s. Okay, that's it. And so the young Richard, played Richie Moret, he becomes he has he's friends with the local thugs and stuff, and he tries he hangs out with them and starts to get into to being a gangster and stuff. And then of course the FBI approaches him, and they kind of want him to be undercover informant for them. Now this movie I thought was really well done. I didn't know this is based on a true story, but it is. Okay, and this movie is a really good drama. This was I thought Matthew McConaughey was really good as the father. He's like I say, he's a hustler who's trying to get by with his family and take care of his kids. His daughter is, I guess, adult daughter. You can call her a teenager, but she's more of like an adult. She can't stand him. She hates him, because the mother has run off. And Richie, he likes his father. He loves his father and stuff, and he's trying to hold the family together. But he has friends. He's friends with friends in the neighborhood, and he tries to get by doing that. And of course, the FBI sees what he's doing and tries to get him to be an informant on them. And this movie, like I said, it has a lot of twists and turns to it, but it's a really good drama about family. Okay, and again, Richie, young white boy Rick, has his his family, and then he has his street family, of course, and then the FBI comes into it, and hence you have the story, and it's really well acted. I thought again Matthew McConaughey was really good as his father trying to hold his family together, and young Richie Moret, who played Rick, white boy Rick, I thought he was really good. This is his first major film role. I thought he did a really good job. And of course you have Jennifer Jason Leigh, she's a good actress. And then you have Belle Polly, I guess she plays Dawn, Richie's sister who can't stand her father and stuff, and she's good too. And you have Bruce Dern and Piper Laurie. They play grandpa and grandma, and they have kind of they have a minor roles in this, but Bruce Dern is Bruce Dern. And anyway, but it's a really good drama, again, about a kid that's caught between these two worlds. He's just trying to survive and trying to hustle, and of course he's caught in between these two worlds. And I thought, again, it's a really good drama, really good acting in this. And you have, I want to especially mention these other two characters. R.C. Chyler, he plays Rudell Boo Curry. He's like he's a neighborhood kid who's friends with white boy Rick. And of course you have Jonathan Majors, who plays Johnny Little Man Curry, and he's again the brother of Boo, and they're they're friends with white boy Rick, and they kind of invite him into their world, and and you see all their various schemes and stuff, and drama that happens with them and stuff, and their party and their selling and them trying to stay one step ahead of the law. It's a really good movie. And again, now I have to look up the real Richard Wersch, because they tell you at the end of the movie what really happened to the character in real life. They give you a little epilogue, I guess, of what happened to him. And I thought this movie was a really good drama, again, about a family, and him trying to survive and trying to hustle, and all the things all the things that happen when you try to go on the street and you try to go on the street, sell drugs, and try to hustle. And this movie doesn't shirk from showing you what happens and the pitfalls of what can happen when you try to go to the streets and hustle. Okay, and I thought this is one of the better movies that I've seen this year, and I'm definitely going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. I liked White Boy Rick. I thought it was a really good drama. Okay, good acting all the way around, good script, and definitely, like I said, I'm going to Google the real Richie Wersch Jr. to see see what he looks like and to kind of read his his story and stuff, because the movie definitely got piqued my interest. Anyway, definitely go. I recommend it. Go see it. It's definitely one of the better movies I've seen this year. Anyway, again, 8 out of 10. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, if you like the video, again, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box, as well as a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.